But for some reason, I just feel like anything I read is just not going to be enough. I trust risking stuff when it comes to myself and whatever, but now I'm going to have a literal human being that's depending. So it's like I'm not allowing myself to succumb to my actual human, female, womanly desire. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Anna Morgan. I'm officially in my third trimester of this pregnancy. So in this video, I want to open up my Frida mom recovery kit that I ordered, which I probably ordered it a little bit too early. I don't know. I just wanted to just clear everything that I felt like I needed or will need eventually when it comes to baby stuff and postpartum stuff or anything. Just get them out the way from now. And then after this, I'm going to give my third trimester review. So I'm going to open the kit first for anybody who actually clicked on the video for the sake of the kit. So I know they sell the products individually in like Target and stores like those. So I just got the kit off of Amazon and I'll put the link in the description. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but the link that I put will be my affiliate link, which will give me like 5% if you order through my link or whatever, but it's up to you, whatever you do, honestly. But yeah, so do I think it's a necessary kit? No, I don't. I know that people make their own kits, like their own stuff. Okay, my hair is dripping because I just wet it. I know that people make their own recovery kit or like postpartum recovery kit or whatever. The thing is, and I'm the type of person who would want to make it myself and do the DIY thing myself. But because I know that it's my first time being a mom, part of me also doubt the fact that I could do stuff properly, which it's weird of me to be like that because I'm the type to research and whatever. But I don't know, there's so much anxiety surrounding giving birth. I just don't think I know enough. And I'm reading, but no matter how much I read, I just still feel like I don't know enough. You understand? I'm planning on having a natural birth, zero medication and everything. I know it sounds funny coming from a pharmacist. Either it sounds funny coming from a pharmacist or it makes sense coming from a pharmacist, but my intentions are to do this, give birth fully unmedicated. I'm not fully opposed to medication. I just want to do it without medication. So if there comes a point where I feel like, you know what, maybe next time I'll try the unmedicated thing, then I'll resort to that. But at this very moment, I want to try it like that. I know that my family tends to do it unmedicated. So my mother, she did natural birth, my sister did natural birth, and I know for sure my grandmother did natural birth for all her kids. So now I know I'm talking too much, don't skip, just I'll get to the point. So I did have to order the peri bottle separate because people assumed a lot in the reviews that the kit would have had the peri bottle. Is it called the peri bottle? Yeah, the peri bottle in it. And I saw people giving it a low review because the peri bottle was missing. But when I went in the description of the product on Amazon, it said peri bottle sold separately. I don't know why they never include it because it's just a plastic bottle, but not for me to say. Anyway, so I like the concept of this kit. I mean, of course, they're all for their profit and stuff, but I like the idea. I think this is a very cute packaging, you know, the concept and the packaging and everything. It adds a little excitement to the anxiety, you know what I mean? So when I open it up, okay, there's a card there that says, Frida Mom, be postpartum prepared. So it's a little booklet. It says, shit is about to get real. Okay, so it gives you like a step-by-step process of how to use each and every product inside of the kit. So I guess I'm gonna peek at it to tell you guys about it, you know? Okay, and then after that, yeah, so another card, like whatever. And then here's what inside of the kit looks like. And clearly this is an empty space because they never put the peri bottle in it. They put the space for the peri bottle, but they never add the peri bottle. I wonder why they really don't though. But you know what? That's not for me to debate. Okay, so I'm gonna just introduce the products in order of the steps in which you should use them. How about that? So the first step would have been the peri bottle, which the uniqueness of this bottle, which probably there it's just marketing that makes this bottle seem so interesting, because it's not really different. I'm going to put the price of the kit, and then I'm going to put the price of each of the products in it separately. I bought it on its own. I know for sure that the other bottles that are on Amazon that are not the Perry bottle, but does what it does, I know they are way cheaper than the actual Perry bottle. The uniqueness of the Perry bottle is the fact that it can spray upside down. So you fill it with the liquid, and then in the other bottles wouldn't have this hook here, so you'd have to be angling it right after the discomfort of giving birth. And I understand that's going to be a very burning sensation and whatever. So this bottle just lets you still sit upright and spray and get to rinse and whatever. So the next thing is the disposable postpartum underwears. And okay, so here it is. It comes with 4 regular boy short briefs. So the thing with this is I understand that hospitals do provide these type of underwears, but I heard that they're not so good, or they're not so comfortable, or they're mesh-like or whatever. That's what I heard, because I don't know anything, you know. You guys can say in the comments whether I'm right or wrong. So I'm gonna actually pull this and just pull out one of them, see what it's like, you know. All right, I don't know what I'm comparing it to, and I'm not, like, of course I'm not sponsored, so I think these do feel sturdy. I'm not really feeling like they're cheap, if that makes sense. It feels like quite stretchy, and it does feel like it will feel comfortable. Never worn it, can't tell you if it will. I'm just telling you what I think. So do I think it's a necessity? No, I think this is just gonna contribute to the comfort of postpartum care, you know what I mean? I don't think it's something that you have to run and go buy. But yeah, so this is the underwear. That's the disposable underwear. And then step 3 is the instant maxi pad. So 2-in-1 absorbent padsicles for postpartum recovery. No DIY recipe required. So this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the DIY thing. So I'm not gonna actually open this, because I understand that I think it's something that you break and then it activates the cooling. This is what I see ladies making and putting in their freezer when they use the aloe vera gel, the witch hazel, and they put it on like an always maxi pad or something, and then they put it in their freezer. I mean, based on the ingredients of what the DIY ones are, I think it sounds quite effective. So it provides instant cold therapy and maximum absorbency in a single disposable pad. Okay, so then step 4 is the perineal cooling pad liners. So this is what has the witch hazel. So it's gonna give that nice cooling relief, all for the sake of comfort and not feeling like this crazy world war going on down there. So what I'm understanding is you'll put this, the underwear on, you put on the maxi pad there, and then on top of that you're gonna put the pad liner in that layer. And then for extra cooling effect, now the final step is the perineal healing foam. So for cooling, pain relief for vag and tush. All right, so, and this also has witch hazel. So both of them, the pad liner and the foam, contains witch hazel as its active ingredient. So as a girly girl, this adds a little excitement to the anxiety, I guess, to have my little pink kit there with me on the day. I think I'm going to get birthing class and breastfeeding classes and stuff like that, because today I actually ordered my breast pump from Now. I got it through my insurance. So if you have insurance and you want to check the eligibility of your insurance with breast pumps and stuff like that, there are websites out there, because I wasn't sure if it was my doctor that had to send a prescription for it or something. I didn't know what the process was to get it through insurance, but there are websites that you just put insurance information on it, and then they tell you what is covered, and then they ship the breast pump to you. So I actually did that order today, and apparently my insurance also covers the breastfeeding classes and the birthing classes, which are virtual. So I already set my dates for those and everything. I know it might even not sound necessary and stuff like that, but I just want everything to go smooth. I want to enter it knowledgeable. I don't know why. As I say, like, I know how to research, I know how to follow instructions and stuff like that, but for some reason I just feel like anything I read is just not going to be enough or whatever, which I guess is just anxiety of being a mother and just wanting to make sure everything is going well. And I mean, I trust risking stuff when it comes to myself and whatever, but now I'm going to have a literal human being that's depending on me, like, completely. He won't have any control of what happens to him or anything, and I want to make sure that I'm doing my best. I guess that's mom guilt starting to come in before I actually meet the child, but I want to know that I'm doing my very best. So because of that, it's like it gives me a feeling like I don't know enough, I don't know enough, I don't know enough. And then my closest family is in Jamaica, so I mean, I have amazing support from my partner, of course. It's just different when you have somebody around you that knows what's going on and can coach you through everything that's going on. So that's it from me unboxing the Frida kit. Now for pregnancy update, tell you guys what's happening. As soon as I hit second trimester, I told you guys that everything was way much better for my first. So I already spoke about my first and second trimester. Third trimester is it's going. I just started it when 24 weeks, 4 weeks ago. Wow. So I think for the most part it's just anxiety, just wanting to meet my son already and everything, and just getting everything prepared, wondering if I'm prepared. Just, it's more like anxiety. And then there is something, I don't want to talk too much when it comes to my health and the healthcare system. I want to talk about all of that after I give birth. There's so much I want to speak on. I just think it's best I speak on it when I give birth and my son is here and everything. The whole journey, it's kind of like, not really an eye-opener because I've already worked in healthcare, but it's just further confirmation of what I know. I just can't believe what it's like for somebody who is in a whole other field that does not have much healthcare related knowledge. Yeah, so somebody else that's an expert in a whole other field that's not that knowledgeable as to what's going on the vaccine versus experiencing it as a patient. So I really want to speak on that, but I will speak on it after I give birth. As to emotions, so aside from the anxiety and everything, sometimes knowing too much, it's not to your benefit. So I know that sometimes when I do get emotional, I'm instantly attributing it to the pregnancy, so I hold back. So I keep saying for the past couple of days that I feel like I just need to go and sit down for a couple hours and just cry. I have that desire to cry, but I'm not crying because I know that, or I'm attributing it to just the pregnancy. Oh, that's why. So it's like I'm not allowing myself to succumb to my actual human, female, womanly desires. If that makes sense, because I just know that, okay, it's just the hormones, so push it aside. I have moments where I will feel like pain, like it's not lightning crash, like the ligament pain, like my groin will feel sore and stuff. And especially if the baby is active, that's when I feel a lot of pressure on my stomach. It might get stiff or hard depending on his actions because he's so active. I have no reference of having another child to say that he's more active than another, but this kid, he's doing backflips and stuff in my stomach. Like, this kid, his energy is beyond. And a lot of people say too that when it's time for bed, that's when the baby is actually active. Like, I've had sleepless nights, not just because I would have backache from sleeping, which kind of cut down now since I bought that pregnancy pillow. You know that pregnancy pillow that shaped like this? That helped my backache a lot. So I'll link that also. I got it off of Amazon. I'm not sleeping much for two reasons, because I'm peeing a lot, because when he's awake, I tend to pee more than not, because he's like stepping on my bladder and putting pressure on my bladder. So that, and he's just super active. Like, it's not even one side. I'm feeling the movement on every direction just going. So it just keeps me up and makes me restless. But aside from that, I'm just ready to meet him. I'm just ready, you know, finally be a mom. I'm ordering stuff. I finally started ordering stuff. So I left my registry for anybody who asked me, like, do you have a registry? So I wasn't sending my registry out to like, hey everybody, buy me stuff, but I made a registry on purpose because I realized that family members and so were specifically asking me like, hey, do you have a registry or whatever? And it was more not necessarily, oh, let me just buy the baby something. It felt more like it was coming from a place of support, like, hey, you know, let me contribute something to this exciting new moment. I don't know, that's sentimental to me. I like that. So I had a cutoff date that said, okay, after this point or whatever, I'll clear my own registry. So I had family members and friends come in, do their little shopping, and then after that I said, okay, it's time for me to just really clear everything. So I did that, and so for the most part I have everything ready, I think, except for baby clothes. I haven't bought one piece of baby clothes as yet. That's the only thing I don't have. I have diapers, wipes, everything, and I know I'm not supposed to buy a whole heap of diapers and stuff because yeah, that's just not smart. So it's like buying one box at a time. So I already have a pack of newborn diapers. Everything is ready, but they're still in boxes because we haven't set up the crib and all his play stuff and whatever, everything he needs. We haven't set up anything as yet, but they're purchased. So yeah, that's what's going on. So very soon I think I'm going to start buying his clothes. I don't want to be extra with buying clothes because they grow so fast. So I want to be extremely simple with that. Even that's giving me anxiety. Does that make sense? What to get and how much of what to get is a thing. But I think I'm gonna actually head to Carter's and pick up some stuff and yeah, go from there. But yeah, that's the update I have for now. Okay, for those of you who subscribe, because I did a big chop in my last video and I was talking about the growth journey, everything, as you can see, my hair got actually long enough to put in braid. I did this myself, so I kind of like did mini braids on my hair and then I crush it in these. So that's to say that I had a little growth over the past month since I showed you guys my hair. Still excited to see what that journey is like. Okay, so that's it for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching and bye.